Sorry. Alright, good morning. I've decided to use my druid today. Well, one of my many druids. Since they can go so much faster through a dungeon.
My directive is to serve you.
Let me just see if there's... Ooh.
My directive has been fulfilled.
Is there anything here that's an upgrade? Cloth.
I have calibrated my prices to be reasonable.
Don't need a trinket.
My thanks for your patronage. I have an extended supply of goods for Outlanders. Return and peruse my inventory again.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've been on this character. Obviously last time I used them was for the Nightfall event. I haven't really been using my ults a whole lot lately because there's so little need to these days. It's funny. It's never been easier to create an old army, and it's never been more pointless either. Now why is that much better stats? Oh, because it's a higher level. Just getting the best equipment I can put on.
My directive is to serve you. My directive has been fulfilled. I have calibrated my prices to be reasonable.
Honestly, when it rains, they pause. Like, for so long, it was such a pain in the ass to gear your ults, and now they give us so much gear. It's like, I don't know what to do with it. It's too much.
Return and peruse my inventory again.
Honestly, don't think I'm gonna need much more than that.
I have many lucky doos you like. May your feet find good trails.
Lumipar must wear her cute outfit. True, no point for the big old army now. Exactly, it's like, what am I supposed to do with them? Like, I could send them out to farm gold quests. You can make quite a killing with that. And every now and then when I have the time, I do. But it's boring. It's like, it's not really worth it. Okay, so I'm going to start with N'Zoth, I think, because I really want, like, it's the thing I want the most is that octopus. I've always loved it. Yeah. Ooh, is it in Pandaria now? Surely not. No, I must just... Can I even get into Ny'alotha on an alt if I haven't started off the whole Black Empire, Visions of N'Zoth thing? Should be fine, right? I just need to tell the NPC to, like the Bronze Dragon, to change it. I guess I'll see. Okay, where should I be going? Silithus. Really should put engineering on some of my druid alts so that I can use the wormhole generators. Might actually have engineering on this one. Doesn't look like it. Oh, there is an easier way to get to Uldum, isn't there? There's like a portal directly to Uldum. Oh well. One day they'll listen to me and they'll put portals in player houses, and then we can just go home and take a portal anywhere. Oh, it's a cool skybox. The sun and... Sun, Argus, and... I mean, not Argus. And the blue child. I think that's the blue child. I mean, it's blue. It's got to be the blue child. I don't know where the white lady is. Okay, who do I talk to? She should be around here. Can't wait for Midnight Skybox. Oh yeah, that's going to be something special. Things look pretty voidy to me. I'm just gonna go see if that... Oh, this looks... the raid looks like it's open. Okay. Need to be mythic. Mr. Pandaria... No, wait. What was this? Battle for Azeroth? Ny'alotha... Izoth... Mythic. Okay. Double checked. Raid difficulty is at Mythic. Let's go! Okay, Rathian.
My chosen, witness the fate of this world.
Yeah. As I was saying yesterday, I think this might be one of the most beautifully designed raids and one of the most frustrating to run on
My
alts.
dear friends, a wondrous honor has been bestowed upon you. The chance to embrace your
But it's
destiny,
certainly gorgeous.
as I have. N'Zoth has shown me the inevitable truth that to save Azeroth,
Are we not due a
must
housing update
accept
soon?
his gift.
You would think so. I mean, for a minute there it felt like we were getting one every week, and now it's been almost a month.
Is the only way.
I actually... Absolute tinfoil hat theory here, but I actually think one of the reasons we haven't gotten one is because they're actually preparing to give us player housing.
Cataclysm!
Like, I think they're about ready to introduce us to it. But, you know, this is my hopium. Copium. Actually, what am I doing? I'm just going to stick the one button rotation on this character. There's no point working hard on an alt in an old raid.
Azeroth is doomed. You tread within a vision of what was and what will
There we go.
My empire is this world's inevitable destiny.
So there's so much nice on a druid.
Signal interference negated. Connection restored.
You're back. What happened?
Like, 11.2
doesn't take
is
much
the
for
last
my
big
friends
patch
to
of the
believe I could
expansion,
trade
right?
them.
So why not
Champions,
player housing
that vision
then?
was as much for me as it was for you. N'Zoth wants us to believe that my corruption is inevitable.
I mean,
Doubt me, if you must.
They
But
found the
know that
first
I will
files
not
in the
rest
data.
until his...
So, yeah, it's definitely me just projecting my own hopes and desires onto what's actually happening. Oh man, it would be so cool if I get this stupid mount today. I'm already so sick of this raid, and I've done it like once.
Your minds smell so delicious. Are you certain any of this is real?
Where'd you go?
Did you know?
Why can't I loot? Apparently I can't loot. That's so weird. Why can't I loot? I hope that's not some sort of problem that's going to translate to other areas. It's not like I've done the raid on this character this week. Maybe it's just because I killed them during like a phased ability. They look like they'd done one of those split up sort of things. Oops. I have a few druids, so if I really wanted to, I could run these raids on several times this week. I don't really want to though.
Resistance is your nature.
I found that sometimes I have to get out of range and then go back to loot. Oh, like when you're trying to accept a quest from someone and they won't talk to you and you have to go out of range and then go back. Like that. Because I've never experienced it with loot, but I've experienced that. That makes sense. The loot will get mailed to me anyway. And it's just like transmog. Guess I should be... might be easier to collect these guys in Guardian, but ugh. God, there's so many of them. Really kind of wish I had set up all these characters to have a mythic skip by now. But of course I didn't.
I hunger. More mana. My consume darkness gathers. Not
There we go, that one.
Champion,
Reads that one fine.
Azeroth cries out for your aid. Come to Silithus. There's something you need to see.
What do you want, Magni? No one wants to talk to you. Champion. Hey, Toshizi. Over in YouTube chat. Good to see you. I know I've said this already, but is this so much better on a druid? Running this corridor is agony. I do not understand why they didn't let us mount up here. I remember thinking that when the raid was current as well. Oh no, am I gonna have one of these? Oh, thank goodness it's gone. Sometimes it bugs out and it won't disappear. Wrong way. Hopefully this time I don't miss the lift, although it looks like it's already gone up. Perfect timing. Oh, should I have killed him? It's crazy to farm this without the skip. Yeah, I should have gotten the skip ages ago, but I've been lazy. I haven't bothered. So now I must suffer. Well, I hope the fact that I've aggroed that one person doesn't cause trouble. It's gonna cause trouble, isn't it? I'm stuck in combat now. Curse of procrastination. Exactly. You know, I feel like such an idiot as well. I did this raid multiple times recently because of a video. I wanted to get footage. Ugh, I have to go kill that guy just to get rid of the aggro. Oh no, wait, they're gone. Cool. Just to get footage. And I don't even know why. I didn't think to do it on Mythic. So I ran through this raid so many times. I could have at least worked towards the raid skip quest or something if I was just running it on Mythic. And I only thought to do it right at the end. Like an idiot.
Multiple anchor points detected.
Alright, let's go kill...
Protocol requires localized sanitation prior to anchor deployment.
Aye, you'll have to clear out any beasties so that the anchor can be placed. Once you have them all set,
I'll start
we'll
with the
take
one
the
down
fight
there
to
this
the
time.
north.
I completely blanked out of the raids of BFA because some genius thought it was a smart idea to move on from class sets. No motivation. Oh yeah, people were really angry about the class set thing. It didn't bother me so much because I'm a
Alert.
hunter.
New anchor
And,
location detected within aperture.
Class sets meant at least my
Well,
set was
aperture is certainly the
semi
polite way
good
to put
looking,
it.
because when they do a tier set for hunters, they do their absolute best to really, really make us suffer, as far as I'm concerned. But I was really busy during Battle for Azeroth, and I did some raiding with the guild, but I wasn't able to finish it. I remember I quit, like, I stopped raiding before we were done more than once. I didn't like Battle for Azeroth. I did not have a good time. The story I found very upsetting. I hated Azerite armor. Azerite armor is just the worst thing they've ever come up with.
my perfection.
Oh yeah, you can mount in this half and above ground. Thank you, Mouth. My feet hurt. I did know that, but I temporarily forgot. yeah, Battle for Azeroth, like coming after Legion, which was my favorite expansion, still I think the best time I've had in World of Warcraft ever. Battle for Azeroth was such a downgrade, and I've got friends who started in Battle for Azeroth and they love it, but that's because they don't know any better. I still think the decision to get rid of class order whores and to dump legendaries and to try replace them with Azerite armor, just some of the worst decision making I've ever seen in World of Warcraft of all time. Like, everyone despises Shadowlands, but it was Battle for Azeroth for me. I like going back to Shadowlands. There's a lot of stuff about Shadowlands I enjoyed. Battle for Azeroth, just, I'll never ever forgive that expansion. I loved Shadowlands. Well, there we go. There are literally dozens of us. I think with Shadowlands, the thing is, like, a lot of the stuff that bothered other people about Shadowlands, I just kind of chose to ignore. So one of the things was conduits, the whole conduits thing and everything. Like, when and like player power being linked to your
Darkness within.
what was it called, Covenant. When I saw all that, I just decided I don't care. I don't care if I'm doing terrible damage. I don't care if I'm in the wrong Covenants. I don't care what my best conduits are. I refuse to waste time and energy caring about any of that. I did get lucky because the Covenant I wanted to be in was best for my class, because I was a hunter and I wanted to be in the pretty winter, have the pretty winter queen stuff. So I was lucky. But otherwise, I think just not caring about all that stuff helped me enjoy the expansion a lot more. I also, the story did not upset me the way it upset other people. Like, not nearly. I didn't like the jailer, but I mean, I still prefer what they did with Sylvanas in Shadowlands to what they did with her in Battle for Azeroth, and I'll die on that hill. And there's moments that I really enjoyed. Like, I thought the send of Garroshgot was really funny and really good. Maybe could have been a bit of a better cutscene, but I liked it. I did like the Covenants. I liked Revendreth. I thought the Bluther stuff was a bit lame. And the jailer was terrible. So there's definitely some things I didn't enjoy. But of course I created my headcanon, which is that the Primus is the jailer, and that fixed the jailer story for me.
For anchor deployment.
And I think I'm one of the only people who kind of liked Korthia and who really liked that last patch. What was it called? Zereth Mortis. I really liked Zereth Mortis. Although I hate going back to Zereth Mortis now. Like, now I can't stand it. Why am I silenced? How am I supposed to... Okay, I can still. So used to doing this on a hunter. But I'm glad I can still attack even while staying out of the silencer.
Dare scar perfection. Flesh peels away to
Actually, like, I do remember so much of this raid, and this was the raid that I basically stopped raiding for a long time. Just because it's so long. It's such a long raid.
perfection.
Korthia was stupid. City of Grinding, not City of Secrets. Now, what was the Korthia grind that everyone hated so much? I remember there being like something. I remember people talking about the grind. But like mostly what I remember from Korthia is it wasn't that hard for me to get all the mounts, which was my main. Like when I was in Korthia, I was like, okay, I'm gonna get the collectibles and then I'm done. and I remember it not being too bad. But if there was player power linked to it, I would have probably ignored that as well. I'm terrible. If something's gonna make me stronger, but I don't want to do it, I just don't do it. I don't care if it's what you're supposed to be doing. I'm like, not gonna happen.
His gaze falls upon
I will say, I thought Shadowlands raids, I think, in my opinion, and it's of the raids that I've done, but Shadowlands had the worst raid I've ever done of all time. I will never, ever,
Take heed.
I will
His
never,
prophecies
I
were
don't
meant to
think I'll
drive his
even go
victims
back
insane.
into the raid with
Now that he's
Sylvanas.
gone,
What is it called
just
again?
Put them out of your mind for good.
Sanctum of Domination. Sanctum of Domination is the worst time I've ever had in a raid ever. And you know what? To this day, I haven't quite recovered. I'm still sick of raiding. I still try really hard to get into it every season. And I find myself giving up early. Like, I maybe go for... I mean, this tier, I don't even have the achievements ahead of the curve for this tier. And I liked this raid, I did. But there's something about raiding, that Sanctum of Domination, it killed something about raiding for me that I've never ever gotten over it. And it's because of that final fight with Sylvanas. It's one of the most oppressively, terribly designed fights I've ever encountered in my entire life. I do not know who thought it was a great idea to make a fight last that long and have it be so easy to wipe right at the end after you've already spent half an hour on the damn fight. Like,
Storm that temple and send
I
those
never
cultists
ever get over it.
screaming to the
It was
abyss.
just absolute hell doing that fight. And we did kill Sylvanas, and some prick in my guild it's like a survival hunter, and I don't know why. I guess they had a different spec, but they looted Sylvanas' legendary bow, and they giggled and laughed and was like, ooh, yeah, this bow's useless because you can't hit things with it. But they kept the bow. They didn't offer it to anyone else. They didn't say like, okay, look, I'm never going to use this bow because I only play survival. They just joked about how terrible it was and kept it. And I was like, I can't believe they would do that. Like, why? Anyway. So the whole experience was terrible. And the only reason I didn't at the time basically start a riot was because, if I'm being honest, I don't care about Sylvanas' bow. It would have been nice at the time because it was a powerful legendary, but it's also... It's an insult that that's supposed to be the bow that Sylvanas fans are supposed to get. It looks nothing like her aesthetic at all. It's the stupid jailer aesthetic.
Now honor yours.
Mind your tone, whelpling. A queen
Sorry,
keeps
very
her
ranty
promises.
today.
Listen closely, as I will only
Yeah,
say this
Sanctum
once.
of Domination. I'd say it's
For all
over
his
designed.
bluster, N'Zoth was ever
And you know, the
weakest
funny
of
thing
his
is,
kin.
I
One
really
vestige of their
enjoyed
power
the
yet
other
remains
fights in
that can be
Sanctum of
turned
Domination
against
that everyone
him.
hates. What was it? Pain?
I would have driven this blade into his foul heart
Painsmith
myself.
or something?
Had you
The
not
one where you gotta
disrupted my
run
plans.
and get out of the way
No
of...
matter. Zalatath is yours,
going the wrong way, yeah.
mortals. Strike true. Should your first blow fail,
The one where you gotta
will not
run,
survive to attempt another.
stay out of the
Now
bombs
go
that are
and
on
do
the
what you
floor.
will.
I liked that
Tired
one.
of
I thought it
intermediaries
was...
and heralds.
I don't know, there
The
was something
truth
about it
and
that I really
power
enjoyed. I
beckons,
got it
and
really
I
quickly.
intend to
Like, I
claim it.
understood the mechanics very quickly.
Azara has a fondness
And
for games. I will
Something
examine
about
this
that
dagger
one
for
I enjoyed.
signs of treachery.
But, again,
But for
that
now,
said,
let us
is
continue.
that the raid that had Fate Scribe in it? Fate Scribe, ooh, I did not like Fate Scribe. Like, I found Fate Scribe fine. That's the one where you got the weird runes that go around, like that spin around him. I didn't find it hard or anything. In fact, I think we got through it quite quickly and quite easily. But I found it anxiety-inducing. I was constantly on the edge of my seat, just terrified that I was going to get the buff or whatever that you could get, and then have to run around, and I might run, hit the right run and not get confused with other people. And I just found it very overwhelming. And even though I usually did totally fine, it was just so nerve-wracking. I didn't enjoy it.
Recommendation: terminate void disruption.
If Vexiona and her dragon
I will give them this.
wish
That
to be
raid
cast into
left
darkness,
me with a lot of
then let us
feelings
help
about all the
them on their
bosses,
way.
which is not something I can honestly say about Undermine. So maybe there's something to be said for that. Painsmith Rasnode or something. Yeah, exactly. It's Naxxdance 2.0. Now, I never did Naxxramas, so I mean, I didn't start raiding. The first time I even stepped into a raid was Cataclysm, and I didn't start raiding properly.
Your spirit shatters!
Jeez, when did I start raiding? Now I can't remember. I was raiding by Legion. What was just before Legion? Was that Warlords of Draenor? I think I was raiding during Warlords of Draenor a bit. I think Legion was the first time I actually started raiding properly with a guild.
Is not
Yeah.
my destiny.
So I didn't actually start raiding properly until Legion.
Void corruption.
So there's a lot of old
eradicated.
raids that I completely
Initiating
missed.
anchor materialization.
Good riddance. Vexiona would see all dragons kneel before N'Zoth.
It's the ooh, shit. Ow! Oh. That was fine. It's the fight that forced people to upgrade their PCs and internet connection. Ooh, that must be frustrating. Oh wow, I can only imagine how annoying that must have been for guild. Like, that must have been a guild killer. As it is, if you're in a guild and you have one person who's struggling with their computer, it's causes, like, you can see it sort of causes everyone to be on edge as it is. I cannot imagine. Wonder if there was a way out that I could have clicked on there. There would have been, wouldn't there? Oh well, I guess I'll take the long way around. Yay! I love my druids, and if I'm being honest, I would consider swapping my main from hunter to druid. If the problem with druids is it basically negates... Ooh, wrong. Sorry, the problem with druids is it basically makes collecting pointless. I mean, why are you collecting mounts, and
Potential
why are you
anchor
collecting
point
mounts
detected
if
in immediate
you're
vicinity.
never going to use them? And also
Sooner
I'm
you
very
place these
attached to my
anchors,
hunter pets as
sooner
well.
we bring down N'Zoth.
But otherwise... Oh, and I like being ranged. I think that's the other big selling point for hunters for me. But otherwise, I think if I'd started out playing a druid, I think it would have been almost impossible for me to switch to any other class. They're just so convenient, and I've got so many druid ults and I keep making more. 2006 PC parts were not cheap. No, I remember. Not at all. That was rough times.
The hive and N'Zoth will have your flesh.
Boomkin is fun and you can use transmog. Oh no, I can't do the Boomkins. Oh, okay. Apparently I somehow messed up the lift there. I can't do the Boomkins. They're too silly looking. It's I can't. I do like having the druid alt because, you know, first of all the different druid forms, they don't have any option to let you randomize it every time you transform, I think, or am I wrong? Or the point is, with different druid alts, I can have different sets of druid forms that I use. Like this one, you can see she's very girly, very pretty with her druid forms. Like she has the pretty moth as the flight form. And then I've got other druids that are more like cool, you know, so I do like. And like the other thing is, druids make such good farming alts. I mean, they're excellent for it. So it's kind of like they're designed for it. So having a hunter as a mage and then a lot of druid alts makes so much more sense than, for example, having a druid main and then a bunch of hunter alts. I actually have a lot of hunter alts and I'm beginning to realize it's stupid. I should make more druids. You should join those druid only raids. They are funny. I can imagine. I wish I could figure out healing or something, but also it's too much stress. Use the glyph so you aren't an ugly chicken. I like being a celestial cowgirl. What's the glyph? What does the glyph do? Do you know what it's called? I'll check that out. I'm never up to date on all the glyphs. And it's, yeah, glyphs are great. They should do more of them. Well, they should make them more obvious. The way glyphs work at the moment, it's like, I imagine a lot of people don't even know about the glyphs. Okay, this has been a lot less painful than
all anchors deployed.
It was yesterday.
Calibrating beam projection. Warning.
Well, I like that the
target
single button rotation can be used to transform into your fighting form easily. That's nice. That's useful.
What Mother means is, we only get one shot at this. The closer you get to N'Zoth, the better
I don't
our odds
know.
of hitting
I don't remember the name, but it makes your boomkin from your base form. That's cool. Oh wow, that sounds great. I'll definitely try that out on one of my dreads. Maybe I'll try that with the new dread. We're gonna have, what's it called? Time running? But they remix. Well, I don't know why they changed the name from time running to remix, but we're gonna have a remix soon, aren't we? I'll make some druids with that and do a couple boomkins. Ooh, I need to sell stuff.
Greetings, sir, and ma'am. Not everything in the ocean.
Glyph of Stars. How have I missed that one? Oh god, I hate this bit. There's so much roleplay here. Come on, Rathian.
Is there something you wish to discuss? To use the Chamber's weapons against N'Zoth, we need to get inside his... Leave this part to me.
Ooh, there's more.
After all, dramatic
What's
entrances are my specialty.
If I was keen on N'Zoth looking clothing, I'd be really happy right now. Maybe I'll try out, I'll go get a Glyph of Stars and I'll try out Boomkin on this. Druid for a bit. I mean, my Moo Moo Panda is very cute. I mean, Moo Moo Power.
Insolent whelpling! You desecrate that which you were
I have some druids that are so ugly, I'm like, I don't want to see their
And
non-druid
after I tried
forms.
so hard to impress you with my dagger handiwork.
Warning. Corruption levels exceeding measurable parameters. Recalculating.
That does not sound particularly encouraging, Mother. N'Zoth's rage seems fixated upon me, champions. Perhaps you can turn that to our advantage.
There's certainly a design. Okay, now when do I get to kill him? He always takes so long to become aggro. I main a cowgirl Boomy. It's just the best race class combo since Classic. See, there's my Tauren. See? She's so cute.
madness consume
I don't think I have to worry about madness at all anymore. Oh man, this...
is unending.
I know how to do this fight as a hunter. It's going to be more of a pain with a druid.
Champions, N'Zoth is luring us into the core of his... I dare not enter that foul place, lest I lose myself to his madness. Strike him down.
Your weapons fail you. Void approaches. Sanity is forfeit. Impervious, let madness consume. Void approaches. Let madness consume. Impervious, unyielding. Let madness consume you.
Yeah, this boss is a lot. I remember it being really complicated. It feels like it never ends.
Impervious, sanity.
I think I've done this side.
Sanity is forfeit. Void approaches. Let madness consume you.
Glyph of Stars it's called. Thank you, Logic KT over on Twitch.
Madness consume.
Yeah, I'll go get a Glyph of Stars after this. Although, fighting in feral form does mean you're running around faster, and I do like that.
Madness consume. Your weapons fail. Let madness consume.
So feral might still make sense for ults.
Your weapons fail you. Sanity is forfeit. Let madness consume you. Your weapons fail you. Void
This particular boss is a lot more straightforward on a hunter.
awaits you, my chosen.
What we got there? Cool to run paladin, human druid, and shaman, please. Ugh, I want goblin druids.
Boils burst. My furies.
With the goblins getting all environmental lately, like why not? Honestly, that's the thing about playing a hunter is it has spoiled me a great deal because I'm always a little bit surprised, even though I know it in theory, when I realize I can't play a certain class race combo. Because, I mean, I don't know when hunters became... Was it Legion that hunters became available on every class, on every race? Because I remember Legion was when they introduced gnome hunters, wasn't it? Or at least they introduced the quest about gnome hunters in Legion. I'm so used to being able to always roll a hunter no matter what. So whenever I want to play a different class and I go select a race and I can't select certain races, I'm always a little bit... For a second, I'm always like, oh, that sucks. And druids are so versatile. Like, I would love a druid of every race. I would love it if you could. Like, I understand
For an old god
the fantasy
who claims to see everything,
of certain
you are
restrictions,
blind
but
to the threat before you.
I don't think the fantasy is so important. I think having more race class combinations would be way better and more fun. They're teasing Void Elf Demon Hunters. Come on, Blizzard, you also forgot about Night Elf Paladins. Delos Moonfang. Oh boy, this whole Void Elf Demon Hunter thing? Yeah. We'll see.
Mortals glimpse the infinite truths.
Okay, what am I doing? I've got to kill these guys. Yeah, personally, I think they should do more opening up certain races and classes. I mean, certain classes to other races, than constantly introducing new races and new classes. Like, I still don't see what the point of introducing the Earthen was. It's about 10 years too late. Just seems like a waste of time to me. Waste of resources, but yeah.
Walk the path to power.
I wonder when we will get a new class. Weren't there some major hints to it? Oh crap, the thing is opened. Oh no, have I... Okay, that's okay. Where's the guy? Hello, guy. First couple times I did this raid, I had no idea what I was supposed to do. Where's my body? Oh shit, I've lost my body. Oh dear. I don't see it anywhere. I'm gonna die. I am absolutely going to die. Did I? Oh, I'm an idiot. But I thought I had to run back to my body. This has happened twice now. Tinkers, necromancers, I still remember those threads on the forums. Idea farming class ideas. I was so sure they were going to introduce bards. There's a quest line in Dragonflight that felt like the introduction to Bard's questline, but nothing seems to come of that either, probably because augmentation evokers was such a big failure. Okay, where's the mine gate? There it is.
Walk the path to power.
Now, remember my body is here. Psychus. Was I supposed to attack Nazar? Oh, now I need my body. Whew. I think this time around it's going to take me quite a while to kill him.
All paths converge.
Come on, come on, come on. Ah, sweet. Okay, moment of truth. No, no, no octopus for me. No mount for me. I have the collector's bounty on, but I don't feel it. Time to go to Northrend. Sad. I think Tinkers is the most likely new class, but again, like, I'm not interested in new classes. I'm interested in updates and focus on the old classes. I wish they would just, as I said, make druids for everyone. I mean, every time they add a class, it creates an even worse nightmare of class balance.
I understand your frustration, Gaora, but do not rush to conclusions.
Let's see, Glyph of Stars.
If you find anything exotic, bring it.
There's that loot that didn't drop earlier. Hello, Bruno Calazans over on YouTube. Blizzard lied, players cried. Blizzard lied, champions died.
Step closer and don't move.
I've seen lots of other people getting their mounts. Saw someone got Ashes of Alar this morning. I did get Ashes. I think that was the first mount I ever farmed, and I got it Bactrian Mop, I think. And yes, it is a beautiful mount, and I'm so happy for everyone who's gotten it now. Whoops.
I've seen things
I still think Ashes of Alar is one of the best mounts they've done. Let's switch specs. I'm probably going to stay in Feral spec for the mount farming though. But for now, let's just apply this glyph. What do I put it on? There we go. Okay, I see. Then you can be a nice, kind of like an ethereal druid. Four range Inquisitor Paladin spec in Season of Mastery. I haven't even played Classic, so I haven't played any of the Season of Mastery stuff. Wait, no. I'm thinking of Season of Discovery. That's the Classic thing, isn't it? And that seems really cool. They come up with some great ideas. I saw there was like Hunter Tanks or something. But... or Warlock... was it Warlock Tanks? Okay, Northrend. Let's see. I have. I need to do Eye of Eternity and Icecrown Citadel. Because Eye of Eternity, because I don't have the Azure Drake or the Blue Drake, and Icecrown Citadel for obvious reasons. And let's make sure we're 25-man heroic. Heroic? 25. I wonder how many people are doing Icecrown on 10-man heroic this month. I mean, the first time I did it, that's what I did. So many people are going to be making that mistake. It's silly, like the mounts should be available on 10-man as well for Legacy. It makes no sense that it's restricted like that. Warlock and Shaman tanking like you. Okay, we are in 25 heroic, sweet.
This is our final stand. What happens here will echo through the ages. Regardless of
I do like
outcome, they will
Tyrion's
know
voice
that we
acting
fought
in
with
this
honor,
raid.
that we fought for the freedom and safety of our people. Remember, heroes, fear is your greatest enemy in
Like
these
this,
foul halls.
this must have been
Steal your
incredible
heart, and your soul
when
will shine
it was
brighter
current
than
content.
1,000 suns.
I do regret I
The enemy
wasn't
will
playing back
falter
then.
at the sight of you. They will fall as the light of righteousness envelops them. Our march upon Icecrown Citadel begins now.
You now stand upon the hallowed ground of the Scourge.
Sorry, coughing fit.
The light won't protect you here, Paladin. Nothing will protect you. As I awaken.
Arthas, I swore that I would see you dead and the Scourge dismantled.
This is the beginning and the end, mortal. None may
And such
enter the
great
master
designed enemies as well.
will walk those wells as a sword of death and destruction. But that honor is no longer yours.
It was nice of Blizzard to kill Tyrion and Varian and then forget about it.
You have found your way here because you are among the few gifted with true vision.
Genius move of
in a
Blizzard helping
world
force players to
cursed
upgrade
with
their
blindness.
PCs because of Dalaran back in the day.
Part of the
Was Dalaran
Master's
glitchy?
plan.
I actually remember Dalaran lagging during Legion.
Inevitable.
Like for ages, if you loaded into Dalaran, it would take a while for you to be able to do anything.
Never! I will never serve you!
In the end, you will all serve me.
The Paladin still lives? Is it possible, High Lord? Could he have survived?
The power of the light knows no bounds, Sarfang. His soul is under great strain, but he lives. For now.
Then we must save him.
You have to admit though,
If we
Varian's
rescue
death
our
in
four dragons,
Legion is one of the better
well,
written
unrest
deaths, I
between the
think.
Alliance
It's very heartbreaking, but he got a way more satisfying death than
is now
freaking Vol'jin did.
The Lich
What
King
the hell
will
was
answer
that?
for his crimes, and we will save High Lord Bolvar Fordragon. Korkron, prepare Orgrim's hammer for its final voyage. What is that? Something approaching in the distance.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alliance gunship! The Alliance falter! Onward to the Lich King! You answer to Sour. You dare board my
What am I
ship?
doing?
Your death will come swiftly. You will know our business soon.
Are we done?
Corkron,
Something's glitching
annihilate
out here.
them!
Okay, I think that's fine. Now it's time for more roleplay. Lots and lots. Not glitchy, really idea to congregate thousands of players in a single area that being loaded into two separate zones, Dalaran City proper and Crystal Song Forest. Oh, I see, Toshi. Yeah, I wasn't around for that.
Many deals for it.
But I always thought Dalaran was like one of the best cities. I mean, that's why I've always enjoyed when it comes back. It's so cool. I only regret that we never had it in the Eastern Kingdoms, like where it used to be. Do I have to talk to him to get this going?
I serve the Horde.
Corkron, move out! Champions, watch your backs! The Scourge have been
Join me, Father. Join me and we will crush this world in the name of the Scourge. For
This
the
raid
glory
loves
of the Lich King.
roleplay. Like, freaking Arthur's killed 2.5 minutes of roleplay before you can finally loot him. It's crazy.
My boy.
I mean, I suppose
died
fair
at
enough.
the
It's such a
Wrathgate. I
important
am
raid
here
as far as the
only to
story
collect
goes. Like,
his
you kind of
body.
have to have major roleplay moments.
What chance do you have? I am stronger and more powerful than you ever were.
We named him Dranosh. It means Heart of Draenor in Orcish.
Even walking into
I would
Crystal
not
Song
let the
Forest was
warlocks
laggy,
take him.
even if you're not even up there in
My
Dalaran.
boy
I can
will be
believe it.
safe,
At
hidden
least there
away
was
by
never
the
a lot of
elders
questing in
Galadar.
Crystal Song Forest, right? I mean, I remember when I was playing through
I made a promise to his mother
Northrend.
before she died.
There doesn't seem to be
that
much going
I
on in
will
Crystal
cross
Song
the
Forest.
dark portal alone. Whether I lived or died, my son would be
Saurfang
safe.
had a better voice actor here.
Untainted.
Do you think so? I think Saurfang is one of the only
Today,
redeeming features
I
of Battle for
fulfill
Azeroth.
that promise.
The cinematics with him are genuinely cool.
Pathetic old orc. Come
5,
then, heroes.
4, 3,
Come and
2,
face the might of the Scourge. By the
And
might
also that, okay, this time I know where to go to get the loot. Also that cinematic where Saurfang goes and fetches Thrall, and Thrall's like, I'm not coming back to lead the Horde. And Saurfang's like, I didn't ask you to. That's great. Okay, let's go kill some
The chill
puppies.
of this place freezes the marrow of my bones.
I can feel the Lich King reaching out, watching us. You will have a proper ceremony in Nagrand, next to the pyres of your mother and ancestors.
Good news, everybody.
No! You killed Stinky!
I'm sorry. I hate killing these
Honor
dogs.
young heroes, no matter how dire the battle. Never forsake it.
Just an ordinary gas.
Just some guys who love their
But
dogs.
watch out, because that's no ordinary gas cloud.
It's definitely a weird part of the raid.
Quickly,
will ambush them from behind.
Today certainly is your day.
Come on, Precious.
Precious!
I'm sorry, I feel bad.
Bad news, Daddy.
Oh, Vestergut, you were always my favorite, next to Rotface. The good news is that you left behind so much gas. I can practically taste it.
Now let's go kill Putricide. I should have a pounce ability.
Bad news, everyone! I don't think I'm going to make it.
Someone really loved Futurama when they designed the professor here. Yes, extremely. Now, playing through Wrath of the Lich King can be really weird because there's so many like Game of Thrones references as well. Someone was reading the books. Like, it's not just the character named Tyrion, they also have a character named Cersei, and there's a whole bunch of other names from the books that show up in the main quest line. I think Sansa as well. And yet, the books still aren't finished. That's how long we've been waiting for the end of that bloody series. Hey, vampires.
Foolish mortals. You thought us defeated so easily.
She's a really cool design.
King's immortal soldiers. Now, you shall face their might combined. Rise up, brothers, and destroy our enemies!
Naxanar was merely a setback.
My queen, they come.
You have made an unwise
We were all getting along.
decision. So, well.
Oh dear, I got aggro. Oh well.
Ready your arms, my Argent brothers. The Vrykul will protect the Frost Queen with their lives.
Even dying here beats spending another day collecting reagents for that madman Finkelstein.
Enough idle banner! Our champions have arrived. Support them as we push our way through the hall.
No amount of healing can save me
You
now.
may have once
Fight
fought
on,
beside
brothers.
me, Croc, but now you are nothing more than a traitor. Come, your second death approaches.
Reinforcements
Hurry,
will arrive
before that
shortly.
Valkyr picks us
Bring
off.
her down quickly.
Foolish Croc. You brought my reinforcements
Talk to
with
the
you.
old Dave Day fans. Guess what the
Arise,
Warcraft
Argent
3
champions,
final
and
Undead
serve
mission,
the
the
Lich
Symphony of
King
Frost
in
and
death.
Flame, is referenced to. Oh yeah, absolutely. It's
You
very,
were
very
right.
easy to see there was some Game of Thrones fandom going on when they were writing some early WoW.
I'll draw her attacks. Return our brothers to their graves. Then help me bring her down. I'll remain and inform Tyrion of our progress. You must press on.
Oh, the music in
and bring down
Icecrown is
Sindragosa.
awesome.
Loktar, champions!
The loss of our comrades was unpreventable. They lived and died in the service of the Argent Crusade.
Okie dokie.
What can possibly redeem this unholy place? Thank you.
Ooh, a 14 slot bag.
Must not approach the Frost Queen. Quickly, stop them!
Time to kill some spiders. Now after this I need to go do Eye of Eternity. I think there's something in that raid that I'm not entirely sure what I'm supposed to do. Trying to remember now. I'll figure it out. Has the door opened yet? No. Here we go. Harbinger's Bone Band. Somehow I doubt it's that Harbinger. Sell some stuff.
You are fools
come
to
along,
have come to this
Sindragosa.
place!
Poor
The
thing.
icy winds of Northrend will consume your souls!
Well, rather the Lich King storytelling really had something against the poor blue dragons. Heard nothing but tragedy all the way down. And that's it, right? Next one's Arthas. Yep.
Greetings, sir, and ma'am. Come back with some better sleep.
Come on. There we go. Right, flying all the way out to Eye of Eternity just to kill one boss. Exactly. Malygos was an idiot though. Shame they didn't finish him out in the Nexus War. Well, Malygos is... yeah, it's a complicated story because he's like... he went mad and then he got sane again and...
I'm sorry.
What? Going sane made him evil. Poor Malygos. I don't particularly like Kalecgos either, if I'm being honest. Like, it's actually really funny. My daughter hates Kalecgos. Like, absolutely hates him. She has no time for him at all whatsoever. She thinks he is such a boring character. It's like, I've never seen such animosity for poor Kalecgos.
So, the light's vaunted justice has finally arrived. Shall I lay down Frostborn and throw myself at your mercy, Fordring?
We'll grant you a swift death, Arthas. More than can be said for the thousands
Take a
you've
look
tortured and
at
slain.
Eye of Eternity.
When my work is complete,
Can they both drop? Wow, I should have been killing him for age, like for a long time now. Why haven't I been farming him before?
anguished cries will be testament to my unbridled power.
Blah blah blah.
So be it.
5,
Champions!
4,
Attack!
3, 2, 1.
Keep you alive.
And now we have 2.5 minutes of roleplay.
No questions remain unanswered. No doubts linger. You are Azeroth's greatest champions. You overcame every
Look, having mortals use magic was a mistake. I'm gonna shut off the ley lines and stop the flow of magic. Totally a good idea. Well, I mean, let's be fair. The mortals are, like, mortals are shit. They have done terrible, terrible things thanks to their use of magic. Not to mention all the other things that mortals have gotten their hands on. Like, he's not wrong. But by the same reasoning, dragons shouldn't have access to any power either, because look at what Neltharion did. Look at what some of the dragons have done. So,
the greatest fighting force this world has ever known.
poor Malygos.
Into my hands.
Time to get a snack. Yeah, I think I might actually go get some coffee if I'm being honest.
For your unwitting sacrifice.
Although now it's only 1.5 minutes left. I want to see if I get this mount. I'll go get some coffee after this.
As I raise them from the dead to become masters of the Scourge, they will shroud this world in chaos and destruction. Azeroth's fall will come at their hands.
God, when I started farming this boss, I still had to use tactics to solo the Lich King, and I still would have been dead at around this point. It's been a long time since I was trying to get this mount.
Light, grant me one final blessing. Give me the strength to shatter these bonds.
Blah blah.
No more, Arthas! No more lives will be consumed by your hatred!
no invincible. So, not that mount either. Not today. Ah, it's a real letdown, hey? They really should have fleshed out the Lich King's plans. I don't know. I think the Lich King had a lot of fleshy plans. Okay, now I need to go to the Eye of Eternity. That's at the Nexus here. Let's go take a flight path there and I'll go get some tea. Next time for sure. Yeah. Well, I mean, as I said, I've got like so many alts. I think today I'm just gonna go kill every boss that can drop a mount that I don't have yet. And see how it goes from there. I mean, I need to get some of these mounts collected during the Collector's Bounty event, right?
Well met. Can I assist you? Good luck.
Alright, I'll be right back. Just gonna go get some tea. Alright, I'm back. And my feet hurt saying Blizzard is taking all the prestige out of collecting rare mounts. It's a slap in the face to the hardcore collectors like me. I'm not even gonna play this month. You are joking, I assume. Where is this portal? Let me see. Let's make sure raid difficulty is at heroic. Is that the raid? Let's see, Oculus entrance. I can never remember where to go. Guess I'll find out if this is the raid or not. Yeah, the Eye of Eternity. Okay. Now.
My patience has reached its limit. I will be rid of you.
Amen.
I had hoped to end your lives quickly, but you have proven more resilient than I anticipated.
More resilient? I one-shot you, dude.
Your efforts are in vain. It is you reckless, careless mortals who are to blame for this war. I do what I must, and if
what's this cute little fairy that I've got following me around?
So be it.
I can never remember what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to get up on this thing? This is fun. Kitty go brrr.
Enough! If you intend to reclaim Azeroth's magic, then you shall have it.
I don't need Azeroth's magic. I'm a druid. Oh god, yeah, and now I've got to be on a dragon. Now what?
Now your benefactors make their appearance, but they are too late. The powers contained here are sufficient to destroy the world 10 times over. What do you think they will do to you?
Legos fixes his eye on you. I don't know what to do. I can never remember what I'm supposed to do here. How am I supposed to hurt him? Like, well, it's not like I can attack him.
Unthinkable!
Oh well.
The mortals
Apparently,
will destroy
it's fine.
Everything. My sister, what have you?
Ah, there we go.
I did what I had to, brother.
Any dragons?
No
Not one. 2 can drop and I didn't get either of them.
And so ends the Nexus War.
Oh my god, what is the point of this
resolution
bounty?
Pains me deeply, but the
You're not
destruction,
joking?
the
Oh wow.
monumental loss of life had to end.
I don't believe you.
Regardless of Malagos's recent
Okay,
transgression,
so that's all
I
in
will mourn
Northrend.
his loss.
Now.
He was once a guardian, a protector. This day, one of the world's mightiest has fallen.
I do quite like the Zereth Mortis mounts. Maybe I should go do Zereth Mortis. Ugh, that means going to Shadowlands next time for sure. That's what you said last time. Yeah, let's go to Shadowlands. There's a few mounts in Shadowlands that I don't have, but I don't know if I'm going to chase after all of them yet. It's really just that one that I want. I wish Shadowlands would let me tame that spider that's in the Sanctum of Domination. That would make such a great hunter pet. Especially if they kept it huge. Big spider.
I understand your frustration, Geora, but do not rush to conclusions.
Okay, let's see. Shadowlands, Erebus. I've got to go to Erebus. I see I'm not the only person in Shadowlands. I hope this character can handle Sanctum of Domination. I mean, not Sanctum. Is it Sanctum? Anyway, I hope my character can handle it. A mythic. Sure I'll be able to. Ah, crap. Have I not unlocked whatever I need to unlock here to get to Zereth Mortis? That's frustrating. When do you think the Denatrius will show back up? I'm not sure. I think it's possible around the same time that we start dealing with the Arathi and the Light, because there's definitely some like links there. Do I need to... You know, there's that whole history with the war between the Lights and all of them.
What will you require?
Hello. God. Okay, how the hell do I get the Sanctum of Domination stuff to open up? Who do I need to talk to here? Where's the Fate Scribe guy? This is all very annoying. Sanctum is in the mall. You should be able to jump into it in the Well of Souls to get there. No, sorry, I misspoke. I'm not heading to Sanctum. I'm going to Sepulchre of the first one. So I need to get to Zereth Mortis. But yeah, I've definitely... I hope I'm not still in like the more quest line or something. That's a quest Croken, so is there something else or more? Yeah, this all seems broken to me. Oh, there we go. There's the Fate Scribe. He should be able to help me out.
Welcome to the Eternal City.
Apparently not.
Order shall be.
Okay, so basically it looks like I can't get to Zereth Mortis because I'm stuck in some sort of phase. You have to do the quest to open the portal on the second floor. That's ridiculous. Like, oh my god. No, what I need is engineering. Where's the engineering trainer? Let's see if that will sort me out. if I can get the engineering trainer, maybe I can just use a wormhole generator to get there.
It would be my pleasure to help you.
Okay, what professions do I have on this character? Mining and herbalism. Goodbye, herbalism.
You have my undivided attention. I know our endeavors will prove profitable.
There we go. Hopefully I can just go into the raid and it doesn't give me more grief here. Okay, now we need to have the raid at Mythic difficulty. Come on. Yep, there we go.
Ah, the sepulchre of the first ones. Within this sacred space, the very fabric of the afterlives is woven.
Now this is a raid I did quite enjoy. I thought the spider mounts in particular was great.
Here. The entrance lies ahead.
I remember, like, no one was really playing anymore by this point, and I was having a great time. Oh dear, I'm not doing much damage to this boss at all. Maybe I should come through on this raid on my main. Doesn't seem dangerous, it's just kind of time consuming.
The way opens. Step carefully.
Mortals
were never meant to enter this sacred ground. You will soon witness events that expand your understanding of existence. Some may even unravel your sense of reality, sending you spiraling into insanity. Let's not dawdle.
Your efforts are meaningless, mortals. The pattern is flawed. Reality must be remade. I will see it done.
I think it's possible this character like started the more the introduction quest line that takes you through the mall and like quit halfway through. So that could be why I can't get any of the other quests to work. It's all very stupid though.
You fight up.
God, the whole mall thing.
Your pain is our strength.
I remember watching an
locator.
interview where they were talking about the mall and they were describing it as... I can't remember if they said it was like hell, but
I shall be taking extensive notes.
they were describing it the way you would think of it, the way you would describe hell. They were like, you know, it's a place of torment, and how they wanted to make sure that players felt that. And I remember thinking, that is a bad idea because this is a game. Games are supposed to be fun. If you lean too hard into trying to make things, like they were too worried about it making sense lore-wise that they forgot that at the end of the day, players are supposed to be enjoying their time. So making it feel like a place of torment and you end up tormenting players, of course they're gonna hate it. I don't know what they were thinking. And then by the time they brought in fixes, it was too late. And also the fixes, like they still never made flying available. Fixes weren't that good. Does
his voice must prevail. Destructive vibrato.
This is taking time.
Obliteration. Oh.
Definitely doesn't seem like they can do too much damage to me though.
Destructive coda. Dissonant chord. Destructive coda. The song of creation begin. The harmony will not be silenced. Fragmenting note. Obliteration. The song of the first ones must endure.
Okie dokie.
Futile.
How do I?
No power you possess.
Time to go deal with the
What is coming?
Pantheon? Man, people were so mad at this raid. Such silly reasons. I remember the prototype Pantheon. People like really upset about it. It's like you only just met the Pantheon. You can't be upset that they're not as holy as you thought they were. Oh god. Oh good, it opens. Cool. I think people were just so mad at Shadowlands at that point that everything it did was just infuriating for kind of unfair reasons towards the end of it. That prototype.
More aberrations.
They're present.
You will never ascend! Their strength harvested. Akirian's resolve is unbreakable!
No absolution for you. The gravity of your sin falls upon you.
Beasts of the wild, charge!
Your pride is still...
Your corpse shall feed my children.
Unburden yourself.
Kirian, protect me!
When my seeds wither, so shall you. Nature cannot be conquered.
Thrash in torment!
Akirian's resolve is unbreakable!
Power!
Nothing is sharper than a Kirian blade!
I don't want to get pushed off.
Beasts of the wild, charge!
Who's missing? Who haven't I killed here? It's not these... prototype of renewal. I can get to her. Oh no! They've all... Ah, crap. I think I'm wiping. I need to get them all down at the same time, hey? Alright, let's start that over.
All things end.
Specific to Sepulchre, I feel like a lot of people were upset because the grand final to Zaval's story was still left ambiguous. The actual reason behind his fear is still unknown to us. Yes, because the Primus is the jailer, and that is the only way that that works for me. So I do get it, but I mean, it was before we got to that people were mad. I agree that the jailer fight is like, or the end of the jailer fight is anticlimactic, to say, like, to put it lightly. But like, people were mad that the Dreadlords were dressing up as different characters. That was absolutely stupid, the fact that people were upset about that. Like, of course they would. They're Dreadlords. That's what they were doing. And like, how often before a raid does a guild sit with like one of those toys that makes you change into different bosses? And it was just the Dreadlords basically doing the same thing while they were waiting for the fights. Like, there's nothing wrong with... There was nothing wrong with that. It was funny. And people acted like someone had, you know, like Danusa had personally killed their mother when they saw that. It was ridiculous.
Weakness must be...
You will never ascend!
Okay. Let's try get everyone down at the same time. It's a little tricky.
Akirian's resolve is unbreakable!
Flesh exists to rot.
Okay.
No absolution for you. The gravity of your sin falls upon you.
Beasts of the wild, charge!
My thirst will never...
Your corpse shall feed my children.
Okay. Let's get them both down to about halfway.
Cower, mortals!
Okay, now all four at once. Absolution needs a bit of work.
Unburden yourself.
Kyrian, protect me!
When my seeds wither, so shall you. Nature cannot be conquered.
If I have any more trouble on this character, I think I'm gonna do something else and come back to this raid with my main.
Thrash in torment.
Because I know my main can do this
Resolve is
on Mythic.
unbreakable. Nothing is sharper than a Kyrian blade!
Ah, shit. Did I get them all down? I'm stunned.
A Kyrian's
Motherfucker.
resolve is unbreakable!
Is it because I was supposed to get these? Yeah. Definitely doing something wrong here.
Beasts of the wild! Cowards! All of you.
Let's go somewhere else. Dragon Soul, Firelands. I thought I had the Kingstalker mount. I mean the Tombstalker mount. I don't. Anima Devour show up again in 11.2 in the dungeons, which is supposed to be after the raid story. Yeah, and they had some like weird Devour lore in Zereth Mortis, but nobody really paid attention because people were so done with this with Shadowlands by then. It's cool to see them making an appearance again. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to go do the two Drazal Allure dungeons, Zandalar dungeons. That I know I can do. Oops. Come from Shadowlands with blood bubbles. Okay. Yeah, King's Rest and Underrot are the two I need to do. Change dungeon difficulty to mythic. I really thought I had the King's Rest mount. I thought I got it the other day. I don't know how. I definitely have the freehold one, the parrot. But yeah, I thought I got the... Maybe I'm just remembering because I went and tamed that pet. Where's the King's Rest entrance? There we go. Yeah, I remember hearing that Devours were a hint about the threat that Ferrum talked to us about. Yeah, and Ferrum had a whole bunch of interesting stuff to say. I wonder if we'll ever see him again. Now that we've seen Venari again, it feels like, you know, we might. But Venari was very popular, even back then.
Welcome to the tomb of the first Troll
Which is amazing
King.
because she was
Wish
associated
I could be
with the
there to
mall.
greet you myself.
Like
My
the
power
worst
has already taken
part of
root,
Shadowlands.
binding the ancient spirits to the will of my master.
I don't know if I've got a dispel. Do druids have dispels? It makes sense that the Devourers would be the threats. They're hinted as having been autonomous from discarded areas of the Shadowlands. It's also... They've like doubled down on this... The Void is afraid of the forces of death thing now. So like, that's interesting.
This temple is under Gahul's power.
Yeah, I imagine we will see... We'll have to see more of Shadowlands. Probably in Midnight. And we know she doesn't mean Zaval because he's gone. Exactly. Venaria is a very interesting line in patch 11.2. I've been to the mall, I know what the Void fears. Yes. And like when you think about how the Void reacted to Sylvanas, it was like freaking out when Ilaria saw Sylvanas. The Void does not like the forces of death. Noble did a video on the different forces and potentially who's got the upper hand against who. And it was really interesting and really well reasoned. And he pointed out the Void seems to fear death, so theoretically death is stronger than the Void. But light has won against death a few times, so theoretically light is stronger than death. There were a few other... I can't remember everything he said, but like it was really... Like there was really solid reasoning for each one has like a weakness and someone that they're strong against, which makes sense. I mean, the same thing is in things like pet battles, you know. That'd be funny. We start pet battling the cosmological forces of World of Warcraft. I was in this dungeon in Time Walking a couple of weeks ago when they were doing BFA Time Walking, and that boss that sticks you in a sepulcher bugged out of me. So I got, you know, you get put in the thing, in the box. I got selected for that, so my character was stunned. But instead of my character being teleported to the boss, my character was just standing out. But I couldn't move because of the stun. I had to wait for them to go open the box. And one of the other players was like super angry and like started yelling at me for being AFK, and like afterwards they kept harassing me
Thousands
Like
of years
later
ago,
on, I was
a
standing
blood
back to,
contagion
because you know I'm a
almost
hunter,
wiped out
so
these Andalari.
I was shooting at range while everyone
As
was
the
right
dead
up
choked
next
their
to
temples, golems
the creatures we were killing.
constructed to dispose
And again, they
of
started
the
like bitching at
diseased
me and acting
bodies.
like I wasn't doing anything.
I'm sure.
And like,
people have
dude,
no problem disposing
the first
of
time
you.
I was pinned, I mean, like I couldn't move, and then afterwards I was fighting, but I was fighting from range because I'm a hunter. It's just so stupid. I swear, time walking, you get the weirdest people in time walking. Like people who don't know what they're talking about, but they're very angry anyway. I think 90% of the time I come across horrible players that's in time walking. Am I just really hope it isn't Bonsamdi. Ooh, I would not like Bonsamdi to
This
be
temple is under Gahun's
a bad
power.
guy. Bonsamdi's way too much fun to turn into a baddie. Besides, he's a trickster. You can't take a trickster seriously. Trickster can't be a proper baddie. They can only be a slight inconvenience for a while. I felt like the true enemy was the 7th cosmic force. Oblivion, darkness, true void, etc. Real question if it'll be touched upon during midnight. Yeah. I wonder if they'll ever go back to the idea of a 7th cosmological force. That felt like something that Denusa was very specifically cooking up. And while, you know, some of the groundwork that Denusa laid is, it's not like they've tossed it all out. Some of it's really important and they're using it. Some of the stuff it feels like they just don't want to go with his vision. And that whole 7th cosmological force thing, yeah, it feels like they've never really touched on it again. But I could be wrong. They could bring it up again. I don't know if it being the true void, a true void, Oblivion, darkness, true void, I feel like that's too close to a cosmological force that already exists, you know? It's too close to the void. So I'm not sure about that one. I always thought it was maybe a bit more related to these. Either it would be something completely different or it would be related to these first ones that we've heard so much about. Okay, one more bus. Come on, I've got to get this mount, right? I thought I had it already.
Prophet of lies. I
When
spent
somebody
my
is
life
deaf for
resisting your
baddie.
master, only for you to
With
bind
some
me to his will and
emoticons.
death. These
Yeah.
intruders will die.
When somebody is
But I
certainly a
need not
baddie in
listen to
that
your
in that
prattling while I
sense
make
of the
it
word.
so. Complain all you like, my king, but you should have realized there was no
I've got a
escaping
troll named One
Gahul.
Saturday in honor of One Zombie and Baron Saturday. I think it's one of my better names. Okay.
You will pay for desecrating. Come. You have broken Zul's hold. I serve that swine no longer. You have freed me from a cruel fate, but Zul is merely a
Okay,
puppet
let
in a
me
larger
loot
plan.
then. Oh, there we go.
Even now,
I always
his
get
master
confused with
gathers
that chest
power.
in the corner.
Zul will not rest until all the world is in the blood god's grip.
Still no mount. Not
For
one
the
mount
sake of
today.
Zandalar,
Not one.
And for your kingdoms as well.
This has
You
to be
must
some
stop
kind
him.
of if I can go through the whole day looting every single boss and not getting a single mount, that will be impressive all on its own, right? It must be the getting watched debuff. Wait, is there a teleport out of this dungeon? Because I really don't feel like running all the way back to the entrance. Surely there's a teleport. Yeah, there's someone to talk to. Yeah, there we go. Time to go do the Underrot. Oh, and I really want this mount as well. It's a mummy dinosaur. I've wanted it since I saw it. I'm gonna have to definitely try a few more times and a few more other characters for this particular one. But let's head to the Underrot. I think it's a great thing that I happen to have just gotten World of Warcraft set up on my Rogue Ally, because I can see I'm gonna have to run these things quite often if I'm gonna get anywhere. I mean, if what they're saying is true and it's only like a little buff, in which case, like, once before it was a 1% drop, now it's a 5% drop, it does make sense that I wouldn't get half of these mounts straight away, because that's still quite a low drop rate. Underrot's entrance is here, right? I think so. You are getting scammed for sure. Absolutely. I'm being punished because even though I'm playing a druid, they know my main is a hunter. And they will never forgive the hunters. Yeah, where's the Underrot entrance? I'm surprised I don't have any mounts to farm from this raid. It kind of sucks actually, because there's a transmog I wouldn't mind farming for in this raid. No, that's the Heart of Darkness. Wrong. That's not the right entrance. I mean, it's Uldur. Yeah, I like the, I think it's the cloth, mythic cloth Uldur outfit. It's like, it's pretty cool. But I don't know if I'm willing to go running that raid over and over again just for transmog on a... when I don't even play cloth characters very often anyway. It's this way, hey. There we go. South of the pyramid, underground. Thank you, thank you. It's only 5% more chance to drop. Yeah, exactly. It's not like, oh, now you've got this huge drop rate chance. It's just, it's kind of just a reminder to go farm.
The blood trolls are scattered, but we must find the source of the rot and destroy it.
I have wondered if they're going to buff it
yourselves.
because of how...
Who knows what lurks
like,
in
people
these
definitely
caves.
thought it was something that it's not. And sometimes they make changes just based on player expectations. But... I mean, I don't know.
Time for a sacrifice! My
I'm on the right.
for gold.
Yeah. Ugh. Guys, come here, man. Jesus Christ, this is irritating. There's definitely perks to the range of a hunter. If they could make a hunter druid hybrid, a ranged druid, well, they have, haven't they, balance. But then you can't run as fast. Okay. This is one of the few dungeons that I did on I learned how to do in Mythic Plus. Because I did really want this mount, I still never got it. Thank goodness for Mr. Pandaria remix. I got so many mounts during that. And the Tusks of Manaroth, and I didn't think I was going to get them, but I managed to.
What manner of creature is this? It must not be allowed to reach the surface. Destroy it, now!
Okay. supposed to...
I have never seen this form of corruption before. If this spreads to the surface, we will not be able to contain it.
The Underrot was always really cool design. There's a lot I don't like about Battle for Azeroth, but the aesthetics is not one of them.
Virulent specimen detected. Containment priority
Laser
1.
chicken. Yes. Cryptomancer. Laser chicken, that's right. The balanced druid.
Devour! Consume! Infected! Purge protocol. Infected!
Gotta kill these things.
Infected! Purge protocols engaged. Infected!
Why doesn't Feral have some sort of pounce ability? Feels like it should.
Engaging final safeguard. Destroy virulent source.
The Titan bought us time,
Ah.
but Gahun will not stay contained for long.
No mount. I didn't
We
even
must
realize
gather
that was the
our
last
forces
boss.
and stop the rot at its source.
Okay, now let's go for... I think I want to do Firelands. Let's go for the Firelands mount. Next time for sure. Stop saying that. You're jinxing me. This game hates me. Let's see. 5% drop chance. 5, 10, 15, 20. That's like... I'd have to do 20 things to maybe get one mount, right? That's the logic. That makes sense. That's maths. Or is it 25 things? I swear I'm good at maths. Firelands, where's that? That is... Oh, I can just take the portal from Orgrimmar, can't I? Or do you have to have unlocked these Cataclysm portals, or have they made that account right now? I think you have to unlock for sure. Well, probabilities don't work that way, but I'm not sure what the rules of this drop rate buff are. Yeah, I know that, like, you can't actually use that kind of logic. That's not how statistics work. But it's mostly, for me, it's mostly just about comforting myself until it drops, right? Where am I supposed to go? I want to get to Mount Hyjal. Hyjal, yeah, there we go. Let's go do Firelands. I do have the Wait, is Firelands the one that can drop that staff? To get that... There's like a staff that can become a mount that you can convert into a mount in Dragonflight, but you need to complete a quest for the staff and you need to collect stuff. I think I started that quest on one of my characters. No, I don't remember. I'll do some research and remember for next time. Because if I'm going to be farming Firelands, I may as well get more use out of it than just going for the mount, right? Okay. What do I need to be doing for Firelands?
I am listening.
Maybe I should just look up that staff story quick.
Bashar Zelar.
Mounts that I don't have from Dragonflight. See, they don't count it. What is that staff called? Taragosa, the Taragosa mount. So to get it, I need Dragon Wrath, Taragosa's Rest. And to get that, I need Your Time Has Come. And I need to do that on what type of character? You can do it on a druid. And am I on this quest? I haven't finished the quest, but I don't know if I'm on it or not. No, it doesn't look like I'm on it. So apparently I might be able to start the quest in the raid just by killing someone. If I kill a Molten Lord. Cool.
Mortal insects! You dare trespass into my domain?
The example I give people, Cryptomancer speaking now, not that it helps them understand probabilities. Strath Deadside, Baron's Mount, has a 1% drop rate. Misconception is that 100 runs would make it guaranteed. I ran it 241 times, which gave me a cumulative 86% chance of having seen it drop once, and a 99% chance it would still not drop next run. Yes, but you see, the problem with that is you might be right, but it's depressing. Wait, I've got a mount from this raid. Smoldering Egg of Milligazer. That's not the mount I'm going for. Or is it? I want the Flame Talon of Alice Razor. Who does that drop from? Okay, so I don't even have to finish Firelands to have a go at this mount. I've got the final mount. And yeah, let's see if I get this quest from killing this Molten Lord. Sweet! Got the quest! Huh. I must remember to finish that all up. So at least at the end of this whole thing I'll have one mount. I wonder if I can go straight to that boss. Now Firelands is the very first raid I entered with a guild in my life. And I was so nervous. And I was doing fine, but I felt terrified. It was too scary for me. I couldn't stick with them. Yeah, knowing doesn't make it feel better. But you know what feels worse? The guy who says, I got it first time. Cryptomancer, you are not wrong. Although sometimes I am that guy, so I can't complain too much. I wonder if I can just go straight for this boss. I hope so. It looks like I can. Be nice to not have to do an entire raid for one of these mounts. Hey, Stackhelm.
What have we here? Visitors to our kingdom in the Firelands? You mortals may remember Alysra, who spirited me to freedom in Mount Hyjal. She too has been reborn. Born of flame! I wish I could watch her reduce your pitiful band to cinders.
5,
I am
4,
needed
3,
elsewhere.
2,
Farewell.
1.
I serve a new master now, mortal.
Okay, the quest that I picked up now. There's a few things I have to do, and then it will bring me back into Firelands, where I have to kill bosses to get the stuff. So it's okay that this stupid bird didn't drop, because I'm gonna have to kill bosses many more times anyway. Okay, let's see. Dragon Soul. Should I do Dragon Soul? Where is Dragon Soul? Is that in the Twilight Highlands? No, that's Bastion of Twilight. Where's Dragon Soul? Caverns of Time. Ah, thank you. Okay, that's not too bad. I can just... Oh. Dreamwalk. Caverns of Time. Thank you. Thank you. I should probably use Dreamwalk more, shouldn't I? It's so useful. See. Yeah, I could have gone straight to Hyjal from Dreamwalking. This will take me to... no. Yeah, the druids have such a great order hall. I am very, very jealous as a hunter. Our order hall is kind of boring. Like, I can't complain too loudly about the hunter order hall because I wouldn't be able to tell you how you could do it better. I mean, it's a hunter order hall. Obviously, it's got to be a hunter's lodge. What else would it be? But I do find hunter's lodges just very dull. And yeah. The Druid Order Hall is one of my favorites because it's so beautiful, and I love the Mage Order Hall, even though you have to run around it, which I usually don't like, and that you can't just fly around it. It's such a beautiful design. I mean, who doesn't love a magical tower Order Hall? I mean, what a cool concept. And I liked the Rogue Order Hall as well. I know a lot of rogues were unhappy with it, and I do understand why. Because, you know, rogues had the whole what's it? You know, the Ravenholdt Manor, is that it? In Like, that should have been their order hall, and I agree they were kind of dicked over there. But I still find the whole going underground, there's a secret door that you put down a coin and it opens up for you. I think that's cool. Like, it's very straightforward, but I think it's cool. Paladin Order Hall is about... It's also cool. I like the fact that you can go under the church, you know, secret doors, secret entrance is also great. Priest Order Hall's kind of boring. It's very boring, actually. I hate Odin, but the Warrior Order Hall is pretty. I mean, they get to have basically Valhalla as part of it, and that's cool. What other order halls are there? Okay, Dragon Soul. Oh god, is Dragon Soul the one where we have to kill... I've done this raid so many times. How is it possible that I still have stuff to farm from it? Okay. What mounts are in here? I've got Experiment 12B. I don't have the 2 Deathwing mounts.
See, you thought to fight me alone. The earth splits to swim.
Wormrest Accord, attack!
I mean, at least I'm getting plenty of transmog. A lot of transmog.
Advance! Twilight's hammer is retreating.
Okay, I hope I remember what to do. I feel like some of these bosses have like tricks to them. I don't know where I'm going. Do I just run down? It's certainly been a minute. A big great gaping hole seems welcoming. No, can't go in there. Am I supposed to go to the top of this tower? Probably. Oh, shame. It's a dead bronze dragon. I think I've gone messed up. 2 flat paths to side bosses, then 1 to the top. Okay, I think I've made a mistake here, because like, I don't know how to get back up. Can I jump up again? Or do I have to like restart the raid? Okay, this is looking promising. Thank you. There's Deathwing. Aha!
The old
Pop-ups.
gods have shown themselves. A tide of darkness sweeps from their gaping maws towards the temple. We must buy the aspects more time. The faceless general.
So I am going down one of these mouths. I just couldn't go directly. I knew I remembered going down one of these things. Our numbers are endless, our power beyond reckoning. All who oppose the destroyer will die 1,000 deaths. I like the old gods.
A single general remains. You must make haste.
Cataclysm had some really cool concepts. I see. What I remember is people being really mad at it, though. Ugh, I went the wrong way. I assumed that this was the one that wasn't done because it wasn't shiny. Okay. Come on, Deathwing, be a hero. Drop some mounts today. Does Dragon's Soul have a raid skip? I feel like I should be unlocking all the raid skips of raids where I still have bosses to farm. Like I definitely need to be working on a Sepulchre raid skip.
It seems you truly are the heroes of legend. The aspects have already gathered and await your arrival. Go now.
Hagara the Stormbinder. Unfortunately, no raid skip for Demon Soul. Okay.
It's no use. The power of the Dragon's Soul is too great. I cannot wield it safely.
Now this is a raid I've come into quite often just to get like footage.
Then truly
very lore heavy raid.
Not necessarily. I believe, yes, it just might work.
Calagus' voice has definitely changed. I much prefer his new voice.
May allow us to converge the magical matrix contained within the Dragon Soul.
Yes, I see. We can finally turn Deathwing's own power back against him.
If you fly back to the bottom and up again, it will skip some of the RP. Oh, sweet. Thank you.
The flow of darkness
That's a useful
It seems
tip.
you truly are the heroes of legend.
We have no choice. We must have faith in our allies.
Then I will open the way into the Eye of Eternity.
You must not fail, heroes. The future of Azeroth hinges on your actions.
Deathwing's right there. Just let me attack him. Yeah, I think I came into this raid because I wanted that other mount, and I got it. I never cared about these
Even with
ones.
the aspect of time on your side, you stumbled foolishly into a trap. Don't preen just yet, little pups. We'll cleanse this world of your kind. You'll not leave this place alive. Not one of you will live to see the fight. Swagger all you like. You pups don't stand a chance. Flee now while you can. Cowards! You pack of weakling dogs.
Easy mode. Ultraxian.
Speak freely.
Praise the Titans. They have returned.
Not sure if it works if you don't do it right away. I'll try next time.
Excellent. We will begin the ritual at once.
The ritual will take much from us, as it requires a very piece of our being. We will be weakened greatly.
Heroes.
The thing my guild was
This
mad about
burden
was the
falls to
addition of
you
looking for raid,
once
because a
again.
bunch of people who we needed for our
You
weekly
must
progression
protect us
bailed
from
in fail
Deathwing's
of looking for
forces,
raid.
while we imbue
From
the dragon's soul
Cryptomancer.
with
Was
the power
LFR
of
introducing
the aspects.
Cataclysm?
Speak
But
to
yeah,
me when you are
that's
ready to
terrible. That
begin.
does suck. Like, I remember being really happy about the group finder tool though, but anyone who's foregoing proper rating for LFR, that sucks.
Loktar, friend. What
Yes,
is
let's
it you
go.
wish?
What is taking so long?
It is good to see you again, Alexstrasza. I have been busy in my absence. Twisting your pitiful whelps into mindless abominations bent only to my
Yep, it was
will.
introduced
It was
around
a
this raid
very
even. We had
painful
progged everything else up
process.
to this point. Ugh, yeah, that sucks.
They are my clutch no longer. Bring them down.
I didn't realize LFR came out at the same time as the rest of the group finder tools. For some reason I thought that came after. These Twilight Dragons are so pretty. Can you come closer so I can actually hit you, please?
Mere wealth, experiments, a means to a greater end. You will see what the research of my clutch has yielded.
Pretty sure we have been using Dungeon Finder during Wrath before Cattle.
Onyxia, Sinestra.
I'm sure the Dungeon Finder tool was only added in Cataclysm, but I mean, I could be wrong. Because I thought it was introduced after I started playing, and I started playing in Wrath, but I only got to max level during Cataclysm.
Existence.
And I remember
I sense
not
a
being able
great
to do
disturbance in
dungeons,
the balance
except for
approaching.
like Wailing
The
Caverns,
chaos
I think was the only one that I
burns
managed to
my
find a group for. So I was really happy when they introduced the Dungeon Finder, because I could finally do dungeons. These days I'd rather chew off my own arm than run random dungeons with people, but then I'm not particularly keen on normal Mythic either.
Look upon your
Oops, was I supposed to do that?
and despair.
Jeez, can you just attack me so I can attack you back, please?
But I am all.
Okay, now... Oh, Master Blackhorn.
It is done. Our power now resides
Do I go
within
down?
the Dragon Soul. Our fate
Yes, Dungeon Finder was in Wrath. It was, wow. It's very much not what I remembered. Obviously,
I will not fail you.
Mandela effect
I
on me
will
there.
not fail
Maybe
this
I just didn't
world.
know about it until Cataclysm. Don't count on my memory, it's minus 10 years ago. It's over 10 years ago. Yeah, but Crypto over on YouTube, Ansel Bailey Mershon confirmed that you're right. It was during Wrath. So either you're both wrong or I'm just the one who's wrong. Which, let's be fair, is a lot more likely. Apparently I still have a boss to fight before Spine of Deathwing? Who? When? Where?
100% pure.
Yes.
All ahead, fool. Everything depends on our speed. We can't let the
Why am
Destroyer
I
get
on an
away.
alliance ship? Couldn't I have done a horde ship on a horde character? I know we got ships.
Our engines are
5,
damaged.
Oh, this
4,
guy.
Sitting ducks up
3,
here.
2, 1.
You won't get near the Master. Dragon Riders, attack!
It is weird soloing this raid again, because like last time I was doing this raid a lot, the last time I was soloing this raid a lot, you had to actually, it took time. You had to use, you couldn't just one-shot everything.
4, 3.
So now I feel like even
2,
more powerful than
1.
before.
Oriana, give them hell!
Can't remember when that was. Oh, this raid is all about killing Twilight Drakes, huh?
4, 3, 2, 1.
Four, 3, 2,
1 left.
1.
Oriana, give them hell!
Concentrate everything on the armored Drake.
What armored Drake? Oh, that one. Come on, come on. Wow, I'm on an alliance ship and I'm fighting a Tauren. I feel like a real traitor at the moment. Thank you. And now it is time to get onto Deathwing's spine. I wonder if I still have to follow certain tactics here.
Plates. He's coming apart. Tear up the plates, and we've got a shot at bringing him down. Don't worry about me. Stop the destroyer.
Ah, shit.
Ain't you following, Darini?
Fell off. Let's do that again. Oh, God.
100% pure adrenaline.
Alright, what must I do here? I've got to kill these corruption thingies.
Coming apart. Tear up the plates, and we've got a
And
shot
not
at bringing them down.
Fall off.
Don't worry about me. Stop the destroyer.
Yeah, don't I have to kill these guys like next to plates or something? I don't remember. Is it here?
Your efforts are insignificant. I carry you.
I don't remember what to do.
Yes.
There we go. That's supposed to help. That didn't do anything. It wasn't close enough to pry open the plate. On which side is the plate on? Am I on the wrong side?
Is admirable, but pointless. You ride into the jaws.
At least I don't seem to be falling off this time. I mean, I was about as close to the plates as I could get. Yeah, okay. It's the other plates. Okay. Sorted now. At least they seem to have gotten rid of the annoying roll feature.
Are insignificant. I carry you to your deaths.
Yeah.
3.
Second plate
2,
done.
1.
Oh man, this fight must have been insane on live, like when it was current. It must have been so difficult. People must have fallen off all the time.
Fools were still there.
Kind of wish I'd seen it. Okay, I need someone to come do a blast.
Your tenacity is admirable, but pointless. You ride into the jaws of the apocalypse.
3, 2, 1.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ah, no! He can blast me off? I didn't know he could do that. Oh well, got the hang of it now.
Fear causes hesitation.
Yes, yes. Okay.
Plates. He's coming apart. Tear up the plates, and we've got a shot at bringing them down. Don't worry about me. Stop the destroyer. And you Falana, Darini.
Are less than dust, fit only to be brushed from my back.
Okay, how do I get these guys to spawn? I think I'm just kind of relying on luck here.
Your tenacity is admirable. but pointless. You ride into the jaws of the apocalypse.
No. What are you doing? Okay. Will he just start if I... There we go.
Cling while you can, heroes.
Much better.
You and your world are doomed. Cling while you can, heroes. You and your world are doomed.
Now to kill Deathwing. Yes, it took a lot of practice. I'll bet. Did you guys finish the raid, Cryptomancer?
It is done. At last, the Destroyer has met his end. Now,
No, he hasn't.
we can begin to heal our world.
You have accomplished the impossible. Succeeded where all Azeroth feared you would fail.
Still got
Before
someone to
you is
kill.
the cache of the aspects. Take from it what you will, for you have more than earned the right.
Although you may want to hurry.
Loktar, friend.
Okay.
You have done nothing! I will tear your world apart!
I will bring you closer to the Emerald Dream. Seek safety there when the fight becomes too intense.
How do I jump again? Easy mode.
I will cleanse whatever corruption I can. My fire will not harm you.
I will charge you with...
Deathwing, the Destroyer, the end of all things. Inevitable, indomitable.
It is time. I will expend everything to bind every thread. Here, now, around the Dragon Soul. What comes to pass will never be undone.
Bye, Deathwing. And not a single drop. Well, not a single mount, anyway. Oh, God. Alright. We've done Demon's Dragon Soul, we've done Firelands, Throne of the Four Winds for the Drake of the Southwind. Do I still not have that? That's another mount I thought I had. That's the one in Uldum, right? Yep. Huh, okay. Guess I'm going to Uldum. Next time! Yeah, I loved those Cataclysm dragons. So